So let's go ahead and talk about how messed up, mental health and things is in this country. I got the Pink Floyd shirt on. Yeah, let's talk about it. So let's get the power of the rainbow in for this one. Okay, so I talked to you guys. You guys know my story. That basically, it was in. I was going through my purge down in March. I screamed at the kid to get off the internet, and the firemen came. Oh fuck, we took a ride. We took a ride to the hospital. Now, I hadn't been drinking or anything like that, and I kept my hands in the lap, and the cops were there, and Grandma was trying to explain why I wanted my kids off the internet. I was talking about the issues with TikTok and how it's bad for kids. There is evidence that there is over 100,000 girls all over the world who have developed tics because of TikTok. Oh yes, there's that, and various things. That's one of the reasons I'm very concerned about it. And I even talked to the physician, and I said, would you let your kid on TikTok? And he said, I would prefer not to. And I said, oh, you're a man with degrees. And then another cop, said, well, we can't do anything about it. I said, then we've lost the war. I kept my hands in my lap the entire time. They wanted to get a court order to draw my blood and take my urine, force me. And I'm like, why are you keeping me here? I kept my hands in my lap the entire time. I was very calm. But, and then when I would try to talk and explain myself, they would cut me off. And I would say, let me finish. You asked me to explain myself. I'm trying to explain myself. I was as calm as I am now making this video. Oh, yeah, but they threatened a court order. I said, okay, fine. I'll give you my blood. And they tried to get me to squat and piss. They didn't want me to go in a bathroom. What were they afraid of? Because I have an art of war mind. But I kept my hands in my lap the entire time. What did they think I was the calm before the storm? I'm not going to put my hands on people with weapons. I mean, that's stupid. I am literally a grandma who can see the mind fuckery of the internet, trying to explain it to him, have a rational discussion with cops and firemen at a PhD. Let's get his fucking name. Okay, so this was out in Eastern Washington. Yes, his name was Dr. David Feisey, MD. Okay. And he diagnosed me with acute psychosis. That's funny. But you know what this fucker did? I was looking at the lab test. They tested me for acetaminophen level, CBC with differential, comprehensive metabolic panel, coronavirus. Oh, I could express that. Wanted to see if I was taking drugs, which I had none in my system. Zero. Drug screen, urine, ethanol. They gave me a fucking pregnancy test. I am 54 years old. Haha. 54 years old, I have no period, and they tested me for pregnancy. A TSH and urinalysis with microscope and culture, vital sign, and he said something that I had a little high blood pressure, and the medications given, oh, they fucking howled me. Yes, they did. Give it at 6:21 a.m. Yes, I went at about 1 a.m., and they kept me up and howled me and sent me to the worst hospital in Washington. Forced me to take a lorazepam, and I did get Nicoderm at 206 because I said, yeah, I don't smoke, but I do use nicotine supplements. Dr. David Feisey, MD, who was a complete misogynist because he couldn't handle that grandma had more sense in him. But he said my blood pressure was found to be greater than 120/80. But no, there's no drugs in my system. He said maybe I have a little pre-hypertension, blood pressure. Yeah, that's what he said. And he tried to claim I had psychosis. I didn't have psychosis, guys. Oh, I should take a pill. But I kept my hands in my lap the entire time because I'm not stupid while I'm talking to the cops and the firemen explaining the dangers of the internet. But Dr. David Feisey at Cadillac Hospital, in Tri-Cities, he's a misogynist. And he didn't like that I called him out in front of all those fucking men. You're I didn't call him an idiot, but he basically is an idiot if he, is going to let his kid on TikTok. Yeah, I prefer not to is a really stupid answer. Yes, it is, doctor. Well, this is the reason why I'm talking about it. Well, the stupid people sent me a bill. I opened my mail. Yeah, and I logged in, though, into my account, and I do have a zero balance. My insurance apparently did cover the bill. But I let them know, you better not send me a bill. Your doctor is a misogynist. You better not send me a bill again, or I will sue. Because you shouldn't have held all the grandma, for talking about the dangers of the internet. Oh, they get the Pink Floyd for that one. Okay? Because I was totally sober. You know, and I'm not saying I didn't have a wee psychosis, but I didn't deserve to be held on when I was not a threat. Even when I was in the second hospital, the nice one, okay, on the outskirts of Seattle, they didn't held all anyone, even the very violent. Oh, yeah, they wanted to get me to squat and piss, which I refused. I said, I will have my dignity. Some little young nurse, oh, no, you won't. I will not squat and piss in front of all those fucking cops and firemen and doctors. Disgusting. And then she didn't even want me to close the door. Oh, I will close the door. I said, I won't lock it, but I shut the door. Enough. You're ridiculous. I had my hands in my lap the entire time, wearing a Queen shirt at the time. Oh, mental health is a fucked up thing in this country. When people do want mental health, the poor kids, they're going down because even the LGBTQIA doesn't have it designed for them. But then a mother says, yeah, I raised my voice. I was very loud. I wanted my kid off the internet. They think that's weird. They think it's weird that, yes, I'm aware of the fuckery. I showed them Bruce and Brandon Lee on my grave. Oh yeah. And the second time I went in, the guy said, oh yeah, I remember Bruce Lee. Oh yes. You're about to get Bruce Lee. Because that's his fucking name. Yeah, you, misogynist. You held on me, and why'd you do it? Because I called you out in a bunch of fucking cops and showed that you're an idiot in comparison to my Bruce Lee, Brandon Lee, Art of War mind. Yeah. And now what are we dealing with? We have how many girls, the number they don't even know. I talked about the dangers of TikTok. There is a Harvard paper on it even. But no, he prefers not to. And I'm trying to explain it's a dangerous app. The TikTok app and tics developed in teenagers.
According to the New York Times, a wave of teenagers who developed tics during the pandemic has receded, illustrating the powerful influence of stress on the body and the resilience of adolescence. Aiden, 18, developed involuntary tics after watching videos on TikTok posted by teenagers claiming to have Tourette's syndrome.
Yes, monkey see, monkey do, and sometimes weird mental things can happen. But there's a bunch of articles, if you look at it, teen girls are getting tics from TikTok. But it's not just that they were really getting tics, having to go and get mental help for tics and Tourette's. It's huge. There's many articles on it, guys. And I try to explain the dangers, but these cops and firemen and the PhD howled grandma. Tics, tons of them. There's the Wall Street Journal, Fortune, Henry Ford Health. Doctors are talking about it. ADD magazine, especially teens with ADHD. Harvard paper on it, the Indian Press. And yeah, India banned it. How teens recovered from the TikTok tics. Insider, 18 girls are proof that TikTok is not, they say not to blame. Oh, it's to blame. They're all over. Here's The Verge. TikTok tics are a symptom of a much bigger problem. Is TikTok, there's tons of articles. Tics. What you need to know about the TikTok tics. Or TikTok, there's hashtags for young girls to start a romance with a prisoner. And the TikTok challenges, poisonings went up 70% in 2019. The app, August 2nd, 2018, was unleashed in America. Poisonings went up in 2019, 70% among children 10 to 12 years old. Because parents are dumb and let little ones on TikTok. There's so much on it. And so as I'm trying to explain to these men the problem, they held on me. They held on somebody who has more knowledge. I also have knowledge of the East, and I understand the stuff they do that also kind of hooks their stuff. That I'm not, I'm not going to show my hand on. I'm a shaman. I'm not going to show my hand. My teacher knows. My student knows. And I had to fight to get her off to save her. And she's dealing with her own mental health. I talked to her today and, gave her a text number to NAMI. There's all kinds of resources they can get. And they held on Grandma. So I let him know, don't send me a bill. Yeah, he can stuff it. He can stuff it. But yeah, so he gets it. He gets it. You held all the grandmother who knows that this is happening because of the app, who doesn't want her kid, really, if I could get her off it, but yeah, I know there's dangers. And I worry about little kids going on unsupervised because their parents are busy on Twitter bitching about God knows what. And they think it's weird I want my daughter safe from fuckery on the internet. No, I admit when I turn into Kali on the battlefield, I'm a force. But they held all Grandma, and they get the Floyd. Okay? Period. Yeah, that's his name. That's your name. And there was no drugs in my system. They gave Grandma a pregnancy test. I'm in menopause. The fucking idiots. Were they just trying to get a few extra bucks? See, yeah, if they put you in a hospital, he wanted to punish me because I embarrassed him. Puts me in the worst one. Oh, but the second time, they put me in the nice one. Oh, maybe they found out about my fucking YouTube. Yeah, it was a lot nicer in that one. Oh, yes, definitely. But when I was being taken in, they said that one is where the crazies go. So when I met with the admitting nurse, I said, you need to correct that. That's disrespectful for people with mental health. If it's a thing, you call it where you put the crazies. What makes people the way they are? Yeah. See, when I go in there, when I talk to patients, I listen. Do they? No. He, like the one, didn't listen when I developed a rash. And I was telling him, yeah, you gave me the wrong drug, you dummy. A rash can be a symptom of something very severe. Oh, they were all concerned when it got like this. Oh, shit. Yeah. It could be the symptom of death, a rash. Side effects. No, they didn't want to listen. Oh, I'm getting a rash. But the next day, boom, it was burning. Oh, the mental health system is fucked up. But so is the doctors, and they know they can ding, ding, ding my insurance and make a lot of money. Yeah, it's fucked up. But yeah, he just had a little problem. A little problem that Grandma was correct. Well, what would he say about the TikTok ticks? How about that? I prefer the TikTok ticks. But nah, they don't want to listen. They want flapping gums. They wanted to listen to their own flapping gums, and they kept cutting me off, and they consider me what they'd want to hound on me. Yeah, he's a fucking man. Well, he gets the Floyd. That's his fucking name. He gets the Floyd. Oh, go ahead and take me down. I just read my chart. It's all there. It's my business. I can hip it myself. Gave me a pregnancy test. For what? I'm 54 in menopause. And I'm in there for screaming, oh, you gave me a pregnancy test. You fucking idiots. You fucking idiots. And then you howled on me. TikTok ticks. It's all there. Look it up, guys. Girls. Especially around coronavirus. TikTok ticks. And how many kids quietly, while their parents go in the room, and they held all the one who knows a little bit more than they do. I know a lot more about it. And I still am emailing orgs. I'm going to find someone to listen to me. They fucking didn't. Oh no, they didn't fucking listen. And this is why, kids, and then the mental health, when you go in there, oh, there's fucked upness. The other one was better, but I never saw anybody get held out. And of course, I never raised my voice to anyone in there, and they know it. It's all on record in either one. Nope. Yeah, because I'm high functioning. Just because somebody is bipolar or has mental illness does not mean, they're crazy. No. As a matter of fact, though, I'm very outspoken. Yeah, and I don't like misogynists, and I don't like people with a fucking ego, and I really don't appreciate being given a fucking pregnancy test all because I yelled at my kid that I wanted her to shut her account down. Yeah, they wanted to court order me to take my blood and my urine. They want to make me squat. Now they get a YouTube. Yeah, they get that. And they sent me a $800 some odd bill. Oh, I looked it up. It's paid for. Oh, they're fucking lucky. You know, they're lucky I haven't sued. Considering it, I should. And I tell the truth on my YouTube. 100%. A pregnancy test, you punk. No. Yeah, I should have a third kid. I should have a son. Yeah, have him be a doctor. Yeah, they should sue you for malpractice. Because I've got plenty of evidence. Doctors have written that TikTok is harmful for the brain of little kids. Punk. You punk. You get the Floyd. You get your name on my video. You get the Floyd for that. And that's okay. Yeah, I'm not a brick in the wall. My kids are safe. None of my kids are on TikTok. My grandkids will never be on TikTok. But you'll be on my fucking YouTube. You get it. Period. A pregnancy test. All because you sent me to the worst place. But it's okay. I survived. I did. Of course I did. And I lived to tell the tale about your shitty hospital. Yeah, right. And I let them know, you know, next time I go to another hospital. Yeah, I do. You know. But no, I do. I will take that pill a day. Absolutely. Yeah, check my system. I take my pill a day. What are you going to do? Well, you know, you get a YouTube. You get the Floyd. You get a YouTube. You're a brick in the wall. You're a brick in the wall that pregnancy tested me. You idiot. I'm in menopause. Why would you pregnancy test a woman in menopause? Oh, you're disgusting. And then you held all a grandmother. A grandmother whose kids are doing very well. You know, they both work. They're both respectable. They pay their bills. They're doing very well. I think I've done pretty good for my kids thus far. And my grandkids are very healthy and not on fucking TikTok. And you held all grandma. But yet, I apparently got some smarts. I should pull cards on him, but yeah, I shouldn't. But who knows? But I made sure to send him a message. You better not send me a bill. But it was definitely for that day. Yeah, it was. It was that day. Oh, 800. Oh, you just wanted to get your little payment. Well, now you're going to fucking pay for it. Yeah, you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for howdolling grandma on my YouTube. And who knows, maybe one day my channel will grow and your name will be a fucking embarrassment. Because when I'm trying to educate about TikTok, and there's TikTok ticks that doctors have written papers on, even fucking Harvard, you're going to look like a fucking schmuck. You really held all that grandmother concerned about children's minds. You're a demon. You're a demon. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. You come after me because I believe in demons. Oh, no. I have a scientific philosophy on what they are. Okay? I do. And I listen to Floyd. Okay? And I'm not a dumbass. And I make sure my kids are safe, but I want to make sure all kids are safe. I'm determined to do it. That's why I'm going to keep emailing till I find somebody who, can maybe devote some time, effort, and energy. But you're a scumbag. Okay? You're a scumbag to pregnancy test even. Even pregnancy test. I guess you had to pregnancy test me before you stuck a needle in and howled me. Do I look like I'm irrational? No, I'm not. I've read Carl Sagan as well, so don't worry. I'm very balanced. You got to balance the right and left hemispheres. I've also read Carlos Castaneda. I've also read Jiddu Krishnamurti. I read his letter, The Order of the Star. And I've read the Bible, sure. And I've read the Dhammapada. That's Buddha's words. I've read Bodhidharma. I know the story. There is no Bodhi tree, no mirror shining bright. Where all else is void, where can dust alight? I've read a lot of Bruce Lee writings. And I can read him very well that he's just a misogynist. And he was embarrassed that I was correct and he is not. And so that's why he wanted to Haldol Grandma. What else have I read? I've read John Kabat-Zinn. Yeah, Louise Hay. And I could read The Art of War. The Sun Tzu Art of War, and I read the Tao Te Ching, and yes, I know how to pronounce it, sir. Dr. M.D. Yeah, but I know, and I'm sure you may know a little bit about medicine, but you don't know shit about women, and you don't know shit about grandmothers, do you? No, you don't. And you never listened to Floyd. That's clear. I don't know, maybe you listen to Maroon 5, but I listen to Pink Floyd. No offense, guys. You know, I like Nickelback too. Maybe he grooves to that on the way fucking home from collecting his fucking check. But he doesn't listen to Pink Floyd. But I do. And he gets it. That's your name. Yeah. Yeah, that's your fucking name. And pregnancy test for a woman in menopause. Oh, you scumbag. Oh, you scumbag. Yeah, you get it. You get what you deserve. You get what you deserve. You get the Floyd. You get the Google that talks about the TikTok ticks, which is horrible. Okay, because there are still girls, you know, apparently it receded by how much? I think it's over 100,000 developed TikTok ticks and Tourette's. Now, the only thing when I swear, like, call you a fucking asshole, it's not because I have Tourette's, it's because I call it like I see it, and you're a misogynist. And you couldn't handle that. I may not have a PhD, but I know a lot more about the human mind than you do. And you held all the wrong grandma, bud. You held all the wrong grandmother. Because now, you know, who knows? Maybe the channel will take off. And you'll be known as the doctor who held all grandma who was wearing a Queen shirt. Oh, yeah. And really cared about kids' minds and knew that the app was dangerous. You're going to look like the dumbest piece of shit doctor that ever existed. Yeah, that's darkness. That's darkness. You know, so, yeah, the bill. Yeah, send me a bill again. I get a bill again. I get a bill from that scummy-ass hospital. I will get an attorney. Yeah, I will. I will. Who knows? Maybe I'll have my teach, since he does music, sing a song about it. And maybe it'll become a big fucking hit. Have him put it on Spotify. We'll make sure to put your name in it. And sing about what a fucking loser you are. To handle a grandma concerned about kids on the internet, and I have every right to yell at my daughter and tell her to get off the fucking internet if I fucking want. She's my daughter. That pregnancy test, you fucking idiot. Oh yeah, let me give birth to something. That which takes you down. How about that? Fucking idiot. Pregnancy test. Yeah, let me give birth to something. Yeah, your end.